Newcastle United evening headlines on Tuesday, February 16th. Sturridge deal needs approval. Newcastle would need Premier League board approval if they were to bring in an extra player for the rest of the season. The Magpies would have to prove that their squad has been seriously hampered by injuries to get the go-ahead. Steve Bruce's side have been linked with former Liverpool and England striker Daniel Sturridge, who is now a free agent. Sturridge could sign for Newcastle now, if the two parties were to agree terms, but it's unlikely that the 31-year-old would be able to play in any of the remaining 14 games of the season. Loading video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will autoplay soon. 8 Cancel play now. Also, it has emerged that the Magpies missed out on signing former striker Salomon Rondon on loan, with the Venezuelan now at CSKA Moscow. Read the full story here. Quinn takes dig at Newcastle. Mick Quinn believes Newcastle quartet Jonjo Shelvey, Dwight Gayle, Carroll and Joe Willock are among a clutch of players who are not good enough for the Premier League. The Magpies legend is worried that his former side will be relegated this term, with Bruce's side now 7 points above Fulham in 17th place, but the Cottagers have played a game less than. In a brutal assessment of Newcastle, Quinn has pinpointed a few players who are below Premier. Speaking to talkSPORT, he said, "I don't know if Newcastle will. They're on that slippery rock. You look at some of the players, Jonjo Shelvey and Dwight Gayle. Carroll, past his sell-by date, Joe Willock, couldn't hit a barn door. These are guys I think fall below Premier League class. If you look at some of the games recently, Sheffield United have improved, Fulham have improved, they beat Everton at the weekend. You look at Burnley and they've improved. This 3 or 4 weeks ago and they're starting to rack up points. They are in a relegation fight. They can get out of it because they've got the likes of Allan, Saint-Maximin, Miguel, Almiron, and the kid Joe Willock has done well since he's come to Newcastle, but he needs that service. They have got a chance, but to me if they play like that did last night. The first half was just." Read the full story here. Relegation battle, fixture comparison. Newcastle slipped closer to the bottom 3 on Monday evening as they were beaten 2-0 by Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Fulham are now 7 points off the Magpies with a game in hand, so ChronicleLive has taken a deep look at those who are fighting to stay in the Premier League and their remaining games, and you can read more here. Sign up to our Newcastle United newsletter for updates. Recent fallout over the long-running takeover saga at Newcastle United hasn't just been the talk of Tyneside, it was the talk of the foot. Now, Steve Bruce must recollect his team and push forward without the change of ownership and new. However, the twists and turns aren't over, with current owner Mike Ashley considering all options after the Premier League rejected the £300 million takeover. By signing up to our twice-daily newsletter, you'll get all the latest news on all things black and white, straight to. We'll also send out special newsletters with any breaking transfers news, to keep you right in the loop with everything Newcastle United. How do you sign up? It's really easy and only takes a few seconds. Just click on this link to our newsletter sign-up form and select NUFC. All you have to do is enter your email address and you're all done. You won't miss a single thing. The Magpies face struggling Wolves soon, with a trip to West Brom, which has to be seen as a must-win by Bruce and Sal. It's then a home clash with Aston Villa before what could be a defining trip down to the south coast to face Brighton, who are also fighting to stay in. Newcastle will be hoping to have already secured Premier League status when Arsenal come to St James Park in the last game of the season.